Okay, I bet you and Jane had some really fun times on set, goofing off and being silly. Would you mind sharing with us some stories about these fun moments? Who messed up their lines more from laughing, you or Jane? It's usually me.
Yeah, but we didn't have one of those cameras, nothing but a box with a hole cut in it for a lens and the lens ain't broke lines. That was my line from Dr. Quinn where I just couldn't get that right, and still, 50 years later, I remember it, but I couldn't that day. And we didn't have any of those moments where did we, on this one?
I'm trying to remember because usually
and there's not a lot of outtakes because we didn't have time to shoot outtakes. It was kind of like,
no, when I get something wrong, and sometimes, when someone else is getting something wrong, I just did a movie with Jim Brolin and Mandy Moore, and there was a scene there. Jim Brolin was a little light on the lines. He wasn't getting them right, and he got them wrong consistently on this particular scene. And I was sitting there, and I didn't have any lines, and I just started laughing and laughing and laughing. You know, when you laugh and you cry and you laugh and you cry, and you really rather run away and visit a private place, and you can't. Well, they left it in the movie.
Oh, really?
They left it in the movie. I just saw it. It's a new movie I did called Love, Wedding, Marriage. So next time I have one of these hysterical laugh things, which mercifully I didn't have on Prudence. I think I had one on Prudence, but was it with you? Well, you'd have remembered.
No.
Or you'd be so used to me goofing up with these that you just would have ignored it.
What does she do?
What, me? When I laugh and I cry at the same time. Anyway, did I change my character at all for this film since it was a romantic comedy this time and not a comedic mystery? I tried not to. I tried to keep it very Prudence-y. I think it's the same character. It's just that, of course, we had a different Nigel.
Yeah.
Because the original Nigel was such a great actor that he got famous and got another job, so we couldn't use him. So we got a different Nigel.
You might be a little more serious at times in this one because we have some tense scenes, you know, basically coming in there and you don't like me to begin with that much. You're not happy with me. So.
It's a different kind of movie, but I think you'll really like it because it's comedic, it's real, and we were both saying that really what it deals with is something that touched me, it touched you, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody who was on the film said, at first they thought, well, this is just a funny bit of frothy stuff. And then they went, actually this isn't. This has got some depth.
Yeah, it's more than just a piece of fluff. And, we have to sit there and think about what motivates our characters and do the acting stuff. And like I told you that one night I was just sitting there thinking about the character and what goes on and what he's going through. And it's an evolution of people. And you're never too young or too old to correct the mistakes you've made, right? And how important people are around you in your lives, and that's what the whole story's about, really, when you get down to it. And because of that and thinking about that, the next day I made the decision to go to my 30-year reunion, high school reunion, which isn't something I was going to do because I didn't have a pleasant time in the 10th, and I thought, people change. They do get older. They do change, and I was having a hard time with the relationship with somebody in my family, which made me rethink that. And so, it's like, wow, life was imitating art a little bit. Plug for the thing.
No, but you basically, I know it's. I'm not plugging in. But you did do that.
No, I did.
As I recall.
Yeah, and then we talked about that. So
you did.
I think it's a great story.
I know. We won't call it Open Heart. We'll just call it You Did a Mika.
Yeah.
That's my mother's name. That's all right. You did a Joe. You did a good thing.